Justice League of America, Issue 101. Can the greatest heroes of two Earths defeat the hand that shook the world? Continuing the mind-staggering anniversary adventure of the Justice League of America. From nowhere it came, this monstrous claw of nebula energy, this colossal fist holding the Earth in a grip of terror, defying the most powerful heroes of two worlds. Can even the combined might of the Justice League and Justice Society be enough to stop the hand that shook the world? Harder, heroes, ever harder, for time is running out. Unless you triumph soon, your world most surely is doomed. Time, the eternal enigma, passes with depressing slowness in the secluded sanctuary of the Justice Society of America as a solitary figure sits and waits. Hours since they all vanished into the past and not a word. I've chosen the hardest task for myself, waiting. An intruder in our secret headquarters. Who in? Oh, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific. You startled me. Introduce me, fellas. Robin, meet Diana Prince, the Wonder Woman of Earth-1. Your Green Lantern told me of the loss of your superpowers, Diana. I'm sorry. So am I, but that doesn't explain what she's doing here. Our world's in mortal danger, and the entire JSA is gone. He's right, Diana. Where is everybody? That, friends, is a long story. Follow me and see for yourselves. This is the grave of the unknown soldier of victory, hidden deep in the Himalayas. Dr. Fate discovered it while seeking to overcome the hand that holds the earth. What does the grave signify? That's what the others also wanted to know. So Dr. Fate, Zatanna, and Johnny Thunder's Mystic Thunderbolt combined their powers to summon the cosmic seer, Oracle. Oracle revealed the grave was a result of a tremendous battle that occurred there years before, a battle between the Titanic Nebula Man and the Seven Soldiers of Victory. Who in blazes are the Seven Soldiers of Victory? I never heard of them. What's wrong with our memories? I'm older than you are, Robin, but I'll be darned if I can remember them either. Absolutely nothing. Nobody on Earth remembers the Seven Soldiers because a time warp created by the Nebula Man's destruction hurled them back through the ages. Green Arrow and Speedy, the Shining Knight, the Crimson Avenger, the Star-Spangled Kid and Stripesy, and the Vigilante no longer exist in your world. But only these seven know the way to destroy the Galactic Hand. That's why Oracle sent the combined forces of the Justice League and Justice Society through time in search of them, leaving me behind to brief others, such as you. Then the fate of Earth rests in our hands of our colleagues, and there isn't a blasted thing we can do to help. Even as Green Lantern speaks, 3 of those daring defenders have been thrust back into the realm of reality. Superman, Sandman, and Metamorpho, the Element Man. Wow, Oracle sure has some delivery service. Aye, praise Buddha, he sends warriors to defend us. An old Chinese monk, it seems we've been expected. Tell me, Ancient One, why do you need warriors to protect you? Come, please, while this humble one explains as best he can. Within these 4 chambers rests the heritage of my people, all the beauty and heritage of our past hidden away from the eyes of the invaders until now. I get it, they're after this museum of yours. Who are these invaders? They are as many as the leaves of the forest. Once their leader was named Temujin, but now they call him Universal Ruler Genghis Khan. His legions are led by an armored god on a winged horse. Nothing can stand against them. Armored man? Winged horse? Sounds like the Shining Knight. It does seem impossible, yet I wonder. No need to wonder, Soups, when we can find out for certain. Nobody's going to notice a helium breeze drifting through their camp, so I can check out old Genghis's army. Mere minutes later, the armored one is still at my command, Shaman. Your fiery gaze has seared him to the soul. You have served me well. I live for nothing else, great Khan. And that is as it should be. Come, we must prepare for tomorrow's onslaught. And I'd better snatch our knight-errant out of here tonight. All it takes is a stainless steel sword to provide a quick entrance and... Sir Justin, you don't know me, but I'm a friend. I'm here to help you escape. What? Intruder, varlet! No one may disturb the chambers of my liege Khan and live to tell the tale. Zounds, what foul wizardry is this? The creature doth evade my every thrust. 'Tis as elusive as the wind. Or fluorine gas, to be more precise, Prince Charming. Now either I pull a quick fade, or I end up so much scrap metal. And so, that's the setup, chums. Khan's witchman has hooded Sir Justin into playing figurehead for his army, and as long as the knight keeps slinging that sword of his, we can't get close enough to cure him. In that case, Element Man, we'll let him come to us. Tomorrow morning when the Mongols mount their attack, we'll be waiting. When the first fingers of dawn stab at the sky, 3 strangely garbed men wait alone to meet an awesome army. Here they come, outnumbering us 5,000 to 1. They're doing wonders for my morale, Superman. This is positively the last time I let you volunteer me for anything. You volunteered yourself, Element Man, and with no regrets. Either we stand and fight, or the heritage of a people falls shattered in the dust. You might not have to fight at all, friends. I'll be right back. Onward, my fellows, for your noble liege. Victory shall be yours. I wouldn't bet on that, Sir Justin. So, my enemies do send another strange creature to destroy me. Like the other, it shall go down in defeat. That remains to be seen, Sir Knight. Have at thee. If I can beat the Shining Knight, I might rout the Mongols as well. But as the 2 champions meet in combat, whack! No chance. Sir Justin's powers are magical in origin. Hate to use that old discretion line, but right now it seems the sensible thing to do. Observe, my brethren. Thus will your winged god vanquish all who oppose us. Onward to victory. And instants later. Superman, what happened out there? No time to talk. You 2 hold off Khan and his crew for a while. I've got something important to attend to. Huh? You gotta be kidding. Your Superman takes a lot for granted, Metamorpho. Yeah, you know how it is with those establishment types. Still, if we're gonna take on an army, I'd feel a lot better doing it as a cobalt tank. Come on, Sandman, climb aboard. Like a great tide of savage humanity, the Mongol horde surges onward, drawing ever closer to the transformed Metamorpho and his cloaked passenger. But surprisingly, we drive our horses into the ground with running, and yet that accursed village remains ever beyond our grasp. By the gods, why? Cannon shells are finished, Sandman, but if that sleep gas formula you gave me is incorrect, it's correct, Element Man. I guarantee it. Now adjust your cannon and get those spare atoms of yours working. Ready? Aim. Fire. And when the smoke of battle has cleared, this crowd will be out for hours. Looks like we saved that village. Saved what village, Sandman? Take a look and tell me how my entire hill vanishes. No big trick, Element Man. I moved it. Superman. So that what was so important. Exactly. Rather than take the chance the Mongols might get past us, I moved the entire hillside to a place where they'll never find it. I see you've got things well in hand here. As well as can be expected. The antidote I gave Sir Justin and his steed is taking effect. Soon as he's back to normal, we'll leave here. Yeah, now. Yeah, how? Now that our task is complete, I bet Oracle knows about it and will be sending for us. In that case, hold Sir Justin. There's something I want to do. Moments later, you pegged it, Superman. Oracle's pickup service is as good as his delivery. Wonder what Sandman did to old Genghis. Something I haven't done in years, and believe me, it felt good. There is no land beyond the law, where tyrants rule with unshakable power. It's but a dream from which the evil wake to face their fate, their terrifying hour. The Sandman. Meanwhile, through the centuries in Justice Society headquarters. Enough. This sitting on my hands is driving me crazy. There must be some action to take, and I've figured out what it is. How about letting us in on the secret, GL? The grave of the unknown soldier. Somebody must have put it there, and I'm heading for the Himalayas to find out who. Not without us, you ain't, GL. Hate to leave you in the lurch again, Diana. Keep minding the store. And within minutes, how dark the sky is, almost as if it resents that ghastly hand intruding into its space. I sense more than phantom fingers in the air, Mr. Terrific. More like an earthquake. You never told me you were psychic, GL. Far from it, Robin. Great Scott, those kids. Lightning reflexes snap into action and... got him, with nothing to spare. GL's power ring saves the day again. The day's not over yet, Robin. The crisp morning air crackles furiously as three lithe figures materialize in the heart of a fertile forest. Astounding. One moment we're nowhere, and the next moment we're here. Question is, where is here? From our surroundings, Doctor, I'd say it's the English countryside. Hey, people, take a deep breath. The air is so fresh, so clean. I haven't tasted anything like it since I left my native planet Thanagar. Apparently, Hawkman, pollution hasn't been invented yet. The atmosphere is so pure, it's making me lightheaded. Suddenly, the evergreen calm is shattered by the shrill cry of the countless goose-fletched shafts as they whistle from the underbrush, heralding death for the three courageous crusaders who have come to this strange place. Hawkman, Wonder Woman, and Dr. Midnight. Hunt cover, Midnight, or you're liable to end up Hunt cover, Midnight, or you're liable to end up beheaded. Shades of Pluto, someone is using us for targets. It appears we've found our man. Maybe not, Princess. I can see several men out there, and they look like they're out for blood. Well, they won't get any of mine if I can help it, and I can help it. Instantly, the agile Wonder Woman, beautiful as Aphrodite, wise as Athena, swifter than Mercury, and stronger than Hercules, leaps from concealment, and, gentlemen, if you'll follow me, it's time we brought the battle to the enemy. Right behind you, Princess. If this doesn't flush out those bloodthirsty bowmen, nothing will. I'm beating my wings hard enough to start a small hurricane. That's it, Hawkman. Keep 'em flying. Just as I thought, these minor league archers don't know the first thing about jiu-jitsu. Without those longbows, there's so much dead wood. Within moments, as abruptly as it had begun, the conflict is over. Hold, strange ones, we surrender, for now. You can tell the Sheriff of Nottingham he has won the battle, but he is yet to win the war. Suffering Sappho, I think we've made a mistake. Good, Bowman. We're not agents of your sheriff. Our mission here is a peaceful one. We fought only because we were attacked. You're releasing us? Then what you say is truth. Tell me, how can the merry men serve? And after Hawkman has described the one they seek, I am sorry, we cannot help you, strange ones, but we know not any green arrow. Perhaps Robin Hood could aid you were he but here, for he knows all who bend their bows in Nottinghamshire. But the sheriff is hanging brave Robin on the morrow." "Hanging Robin Hood? Isn't there anything you can do to stop it?" Would there were! The merry men and I shall lay siege to Nottingham Castle ere the dawn, but 'tis only a futile gesture. Good Robin shall sway in the breeze ere we can breach those walls." "Perhaps that was true before, Little John, but not any more. We're going to help you storm that castle, and there isn't a barricade standing that can stop us." Dark it stands and stony-eyed, this angry edifice that juts from the jade-shadowed forest like an accusing finger, this unfeeling fortress that is Nottingham Castle. They're not going to make this easy for us, are they? How do we get across that moat with the drawbridge up? It seems moat fording is my department, gentlemen. Wait here till I'm done, and then come running. Snag the bridge on the first toss? My magic lasso never misses. Now I pray to Athena, my muscles are equal of my task. After all, if you can't go to the drawbridge, your only recourse is to bring the drawbridge to you. Fantastic, she did it. Come on, we can't let her efforts go to waste. But as the brave band moves across the fallen walkway, we have company, and I don't think they want trespassers. Lend me your staff, friend. I'd better teach the local welcome wagon a lesson in hospitality. Pinions pounding, the feathered fury hurtles into the midst of the angry throng with devastating results. Midnight, Wonder Woman, the rest of you, get into that castle and scatter. If we don't find Robin Hood quickly, we're liable to swing right alongside him in the morning. And minutes later, in one of the castle's deepest corridors, jackpot. Unless those guards are standing there for decoration, I've located my man. Once my handy blackout bomb throws a little dark on the subject, I'll see what I can do to spring him. A faint hiss as the blackout bomb hits, and the corridor is filled with clouds of billowing black. My blind eyes can see as perfectly in the darkness as my infrared lenses help me to do in the light, but my two playmates aren't quite as lucky. Within moments, the cell door squeals open to reveal, Green Arrow, what are you doing here in Robin Hood's place? Dr. Midnight, am I glad to see you. I'll explain everything as soon as we can get away from this rat hole. Oops. Looks like reinforcements have arrived. I'd better grab another blackout bomb. Save it, Doc. This one's on me. Those crumbs shouldn't have left my gear where I could get my hands on it. In one blurring motion, the ace archer pulls a shaft from his quiver, notches it, and lets it fly. The old net arrow hasn't failed me yet. The guards won't unravel themselves for days. If that arrow ever does fail you, G.A., you won't be alive to know it. Come on, let's collect the others and get out of here. The others? Lead on, Doc. Now you've got me interested. And after the valiant group has battled its way out of the castle, it seems we risked our lives to rescue the wrong man. Tell us, knave, what knowest thou of Robin Hood? Your leader is safe, Little John, recovering from wounds in the lodgings of a friendly friar. I drove off his attackers, and Robin asked me to take his place. I was coming to inform you men when the sheriff captured me. Then our gratitude is yours, Green Arrow. What sorcery is this? You fade before our very eyes. You're not the only one wondering, Little John. What is happening? Our mission here is accomplished. Oracle is bringing us home. And once more, centuries ahead. And the great nebula-like hand is responsible for this. It started to close. Indeed it has, Green Lantern. And it shall continue to close, crushing this planet into so much cosmic dust, unless total world domination is given me within the next 36 hours. 7 soldiers of victory defeat the criminal hand. I almost wish the 7 soldiers were still alive to witness this day, the day of my ultimate triumph. They thought me dead, destroyed by the same device I had tried to use on them, but they were wrong. I survived, rather most of me survived. Ironically, my own hand was hopelessly mangled, forcing me to replace it with this, the mechanical iron hand from which I take my new name. But no, the law's legionnaires are gone, and the Justice Society of America stands in their place to thwart me. But I will not be conquered again. Like the 7 soldiers of victory before them, the Justice Society must die. Night does not come easily to the blistering desert, and those who toil endlessly beneath the omnipotent sun know this fact well. Long have they labored to complete the towering structure that rises from the shifting sands before them, and many have been the number to perish in the trying. But still they struggle on, the sting of the whip urging them on if ever they falter. Each man produces a full day's work, but there is one who alone does the work of many. And there are 3 others who have traveled to this antique land in search of that solitary one. The shadows of Khufu's tomb cloak the movements of Batman, Starman, and Hourman. Looks like we've located our particular soldier. Let's get him the heck out of here. Not quite yet, Hourman. It would be better to wait for darkness to fall. And when evening falls, I keep telling you, Fatso, there is no magical secret to my strength. Lying wizard, my patience is at an end. My lash will rip the truth from you. That's a no-no, Fatso. You're liable to bruise the merchandise. Huh? Great Ra, more wizards, they... Next time pick on someone who doesn't have his hands tied. We'll explain. Starman, Batman, Hourman, how did you ever find me here? We'll explain after we escape, Stripesy. Let's get moving. But before the weakened Stripesy can burst his bonds, hold, magicians, one more move and your companion dies. Not if my cosmic rod can help it. Then, the wizard, you shall have your magic wand no more. What? Starman, your cosmic rod, snared by a whip. Sorry, Stripesy. Guess turnabout is fair play. No hard feelings, fellas. You did your best. Enough chatter, wizards. Do you surrender, or does my blade taste his flesh? What choice do we have? You win. Those who serve the Son of the Sun always win. And when the 3 heroes crawl out of the darkness at last, oh, my aching head, where did those dudes drop us anyhow? Unless I miss my guess, we're smack in the center of the pyramid, Hourman, in the Pharaoh's burial chamber. I've been trying to bring my cosmic rod to me by mental concentration, but it's too far from me. And my superpowered hour is up. How are we going to get out of this? Give me a minute to think. For a time, the Batman is silent, when suddenly, what the heck you doing? I've had that hourglass for years. Better a new timepiece and a new lease on life, Hourman. Just hang on a second. There, grab yourselves a piece of the broken hourglass and start cutting through your ropes. Right on, Batman. I'll send you a bill for my egg timer. Moments later, done. Now our problem is finding a way out of this joint. As I remember, these tombs were usually built with maze-like passageways to confuse potential looters. And us, Starman, I'll take a Miraclo pill and punch us out an exit. Hold it, Hourman. This place will be an historic treasure someday. No, there has to be a better way. Starman, maybe you can't bring your cosmic rod here, but you still control its atoms. You've got to concentrate. let the cosmic rod show us the way out. I've never attempted it before, but, well, it's worth the try. And try the Astral Avenger does. His face contorts into a mask of raw courage and grim determination until, look, the fickle finger of fate beckoning us. Starman did it. Let's get going. Cautiously, 3 strangely garbed crusaders follow the fleeting energy trail along the twisting passageways, and soon, easy team, looks like we've reached the end of the trail, and that much closer to my cosmic rod. We've got interference out there. Not for long. I'll show you a little trick. Some mental manipulation of the cosmic rod, and presto, saves a lot of wear and tear on my uniform. Let that be a lesson to you boys. You shouldn't take something that doesn't belong to you. We'd better find Stripesy before his captors do something he'll regret. Shortly. Great galaxies! Stripesy! They've hung him out to dry like an animal hide. Then let's hit those guards and skin 'em. Batman, Starman, Hourman, you escaped. Naturally, we're the good guys. Keep cool, Stripesy. We'll set you free in a second. Not this time, pals. This time I free myself. Now, as I recollect, I owe you bums some bruises. And a battle royal later. My, those lugs were real quitters. My, I wonder why. Wouldn't get up again after the 4th time I slugged 'em. And I wonder how we're getting back to our own time, now that our job here is done. If that answers your question, Starman, Oracle is sent for us again. We're going home to 1972. While in that year of 1972, I can't blame Green Lantern, Robin, and Mr. Terrific for taking off again. This waiting is enough to drive you out of your skull. It wouldn't be so bad if I had some company, someone to talk to, but this waiting alone is liable to kill me. Next issue, and one of us must die.